Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. Hope everyone is having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Today, I will be bringing you the Vision Intuition Collective Reading for the month of June 2020. In this collective reading, I will be tapping into the energy of the collective to see what is happening for the month of June 2020 in all areas of life. My intention for this collective reading is to bring forth messages, advice, and guidance from Spirit that come through to help bring you clarity and guidance on what you can expect in all areas of your life for the month of June. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, so this message or messages in this reading can apply in any given time or space to anyone who is guided to my channel. I do intend for this collective reading to resonate with as many people as possible, but with this being a general reading, unfortunately, it's not going to resonate with everyone. So I always ask for you to use discernment when listening and watching this video and only take the message or messages that resonate with you and your situation and leave the rest behind. The way you will know that a message is resonating with you is that you will feel like I'm speaking directly to you. If you are trying to make it fit, then the message is simply not for you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so. All personal readings are booked exclusively in my Etsy shop. The link to my shop is below. When browsing through my shop, the item details, learn more about this item, has all of the information that you need for each reading, so please take the time to read it as that information is there for you. If you have any questions, you can email me. My email address is listed below. If you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube, my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, blog, website, and other links are listed below. I'm happy to connect with all of you on another platform and to answer any questions that you two may have. So now let's get into the reading. So I pre-shuffled the cards, but I have not looked at them, so I will be channeling this in real time as I go through each card. So for the month of June 2020, this can apply for all areas of life. So let's get into the theme for the month. So the deck that I'll be using is the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. So the theme for June 2020, the first message is Ocean of Eternal Love. This is the number 44 card, and 44 equals an 8. And 8 is, to me, is the infinity symbol, and it means forever. Healing, creativity, fertility. So what I'm getting immediately is that eternal love is definitely going to be at the forefront for this month. A lot of healing has happened, a lot of wanting to reconnect with people, meet new people, maybe a birth or rebirthing a connection or having a new start in love is on the forefront. But I definitely feel, especially with us going from Gemini season to Cancer season, and with the summer solstice happening later this month, I really feel like love is definitely going to be the theme for this month, where new beginnings in love are going to happen, whether it's with a new person or if it's with someone from your past that you're going to reconnect with. And then, of course, if you're in a love relationship, perhaps your bond is going to deepen with this person. The next message is Remembrance. This is the number 21 card, and 21 equals a 3. Resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. So yes, for some, someone from the past is returning. You and some past love, an ex, maybe the one that got away, are definitely going to be reconnecting in the month of June and coming back together for a second chance. I'm hearing when Cancer season starts for some. The message, the number 28 card, which equals a 10, and 10s are always about new cycle starting, new beginnings. The message is positive news, positive outcome. So a message is going to be sent to some from this person to reconnect. Now, this message could come in many forms. This could be the person emailing you, text messaging you from social media, actually mailing you a card or a letter to your home or work. But this person definitely wants to reach out and reconnect and have this love connection come back together, because with the healing card, reconnecting with your true nature, this person has reconnected with who they are. They have healed any inner child wounds, and they are ready to start this eternal love reactivation with you. So this card is also the number 33 card, which equals a 6, and June is the 6th month of the year. So this is a very beautiful message to start off this reading. So we have a person who wants to reconnect with someone from their past and have a new beginning in love. So now let's get into the overall energy for the month of June. So the deck that I'll be using for this is the Blessed Bee Oracle, which is by Lucy Cavendish. So I have a bunch of cards here. So the first message is the number 5 card, which is a blessing on your day. So 5s are all about change. So there's definitely going to be a change in your everyday routine. Now this could apply to any area of your life, especially with us being in the COVID-19 quarantine period. Maybe our day routines are changing because we're able to go back outside, we're able to go back to work, we're able to start doing the things that we were unable to do for the last couple months. But your day routine is definitely changing, and it's blessed. It's a blessed change, it's a welcome change, it's a fresh start and a new beginning. A blessing of the air, the number 2 card. So the number 2 is always about partnerships and balance. So maybe the air means an air sign if your counterpart or you are an air sign or have air in your chart, and air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to, with this being a general reading. But what I'm feeling is that your person wants to breathe new air into this connection, that they want to bless a new beginning in your partnership. Another message I'm getting with this blessing of the air is that just breathing fresh air, being able to go outside, go for walks, bike rides, maybe even sit in a park or a beach if you were not able to. That is a blessing, because that was something that was taken away from a lot of us during this quarantine period. A blessing for a mother, the number 12 card, which equals a 3. So perhaps some will be blessed with becoming a mother. Pregnancy is definitely being shown to me, so be very careful if you're sexually active during this time if you are not wanting to be pregnant. For others, you may be pregnant right now and you will be giving birth, and then for others, you will just be blessed to be some type of mother figure in someone's life, as well as you might just have a newfound appreciation for your own mother, or you will be shown recognition for what you do as a mother, especially if you were homeschooling your children during the quarantine period. Next message is a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. So this is the number 29 card, which equals an 11, and 11 is the number of new beginnings. It's the twin flame number. It also equals a 2, which is about partnerships and balance. So what I'm feeling is that if there has been conflict in any area of your life, now this could be love, career, health, whatever it is, whatever battle you have been fighting for the last couple months, it's coming to an end. The resolution, the solution is coming. It can't be avoided. So whatever has been going on is going to change, but it's going to change for the better. So don't press against it. Don't fight against it. Just allow this new beginning to happen, because it is what you wished for. A blessing on a friendship, the number 14 card, which equals a 5. So I'm seeing with friendships, a change in friendships. Maybe people will have a newfound appreciation for their friends, especially if they have had to be away from their friends for the last couple months. Now that friends are able to start getting together and doing things together that they haven't been able to do in the past, perhaps that's going to restaurants and bars and movie theaters, or just going for walks around the neighborhood now that the guidelines are being lifted slowly, depending on where you live. So you have a newfound appreciation for your friends, or you know now who you want in your life as a friend, and you have released those who no longer resonate with your highest and greatest good. And your final message for overall energy is a blessing of the waters. number 4 card. So this card is showing me because we are going into Cancer season later this month, we are getting ready to be in the emotional side of Cancer. We are ready to get in touch with what we feel, and we want other people around us to be blessed with the love and emotions that we feel towards ourselves, them, and our life in general. So that is what I have for the overall energy. So now let's get into the head and heart space that you might find yourself in this month. So we'll start with Headspace. So the deck that I'll be using is the Sacred Geometry Activation deck. First message is the number 4 card, the Heart Chakra. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. And it is clarified with prosperity, which is the number 36 card, which equals a 9. And 9s are about closing a cycle. The frequency of prosperity supports our feelings of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So what I'm getting is that if you have your heart chakra balanced this month, you will be able to have your heart open. You will be able to give and receive love. You will have prosperity. You will be able to be one with mind, body, spirit, your heart, and your soul. You will be able to manifest a lot of things that you want to come into your life this month because you will be open. Your heart will be open. You won't be afraid to let people in. You won't be afraid to show how you care for others. So this is a very beautiful energy to have as a headspace, because when your heart chakra is balanced and your mind is open to giving and receiving love, then you're able to receive it for yourself. Heart space, we have divine masculine. This is the number 22 card that equals a 4. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Clarified by discernment, which is number 20, which equals a 2. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet compassion and wisdom. So what I'm getting is that in your heart space, you will definitely be in your masculine energy. Now, whether you're a male or a female, you have both masculine and feminine energy in you. The masculine energy is the more strong side, the side where you're more focused on career, money, the material things in your world. The feminine energy is the softer side, on the emotions, the nurturing, mothering energy. So your heart space, you should be in the masculine energy in the sense where you are just very passionate about your career, your life purpose, making sure that you're using discernment to make sure things are for you and they're not just something that you want to be for you when they're not. It's kind of like when you listen to a general reading and you're trying to use your discernment to try to see if a message is for you or not. It's kind of like if something resonates with you, then you know it's for you, and that's the energy that you should have in your heart space this month. So that is what I have for head and heart space. So now I usually do blocks and obstacles, but this month I felt guided to see what you need to surrender and what healing messages Spirit has for you. So the first deck that we'll use is the Power of Surrender cards to see what needs to be surrendered this month. First message is surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So it's very important to release any stress that you have. Make sure that you're not allowing stress to take over your life and to affect your body physically or your mind mentally. It's very important for you to just go with the flow and just know that any type of conflict or mini or large tower moment that may happen for you this month, that you don't allow it to rule you. Whatever happens, remember to always focus on the solution and not the problem, because when you focus on the problem, you create more of the same. Next message is surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So it's very important to surrender to divine timing and just understand that everything will happen in divine timing, meaning you are unable to figure out how and when something is going to happen. So release any control that you have to timing, timelines, attachments, expectations, and codependency on other people. Because when you have those things, you actually stop divine timing from completing because you block and delay it. So it's very important to surrender to divine timing and understand in the spiritual realm, there's no such thing as a clock, that there is no such thing as time. It's when it's supposed to happen. And just trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So it's really time to let go of procrastination. What are you procrastinating about? If there's something that you have been putting off, it is time to stop procrastinating. This is your sign to do it. We are going into a new season, summer. The summer of love is what I'm calling it. So be very, very productive this summer and really work on yourself. You had a lot of time in quarantine to self-reflect, to see where you want to go, and now summertime is where you start planting the seeds of what you would like to happen in your life. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So it's very important to always be in wonder and awe when you are going through your day-to-day life. Look for the magic in every single thing and every single moment that you encounter. It's really important for you to do that because what happens is you stay open to having a miracle happen. You stay open to your dreams manifesting, and everything just flows a lot naturally because you're not attached to a timeline. So that means you've surrendered to divine timing and you're able to move forward. So that is what I have for the surrender messages for the month. So now let's get into the healing messages that Spirit has for you. Your first message is acceptance. Now this is the number 49 card, which equals a 13, and 13 equals a 4. So it's very important to accept things for how they are. This is especially important for a love connection where maybe you and your person are separated with little to no communication. Maybe they're in another connection with another person, or maybe they're just choosing to be single. Whatever it is, you must accept it for what it is. If this person is not ready to come towards you, they're just not ready to come towards you. There's nothing you can do to force it. You must accept it for what it is and allow them the time and the space to grow. Because if the roles were reversed, you wouldn't want someone trying to force you to do something that you weren't ready to do. Your next message is the number 11 card, intention. 11 is new beginnings. So set an intention for what you would like to manifest and have a new beginning with in your life. This is really important in love connections. Now, when you set an intention, don't be too specific. Make it more about you than about them, because when you're setting an intention, meaning like if you set an intention and you say, I'm setting an intention for my divine masculine to call me. That's not probably going to happen because you're making an intention for someone to make that decision with their own free will. So it's very important to set an intention that works for you. So you could word it where I'm setting an intention to get back into contact with my divine masculine when he's ready, and leave it like that. Then you leave it open, you surrender to divine timing, and you're able to move forward. Next message is growth. This is the number 15 card, which equals a 6. So you will always be guided to keep growing and ascending. Keep listening to your guidance, what your angels and your guides are telling you through your thoughts, your dreams, any downloads that you get throughout the day through signs and synchronicities. as well as any readings that you're listening to, whether it's a personal reading or a general reading like this one. And your final healing message is release, the number 5 card. So here we have another number 5 for change. It's really important to release what no longer serves you. Now that is people, situations, beliefs, thought patterns, just whatever doesn't work for you anymore. You know what it is intuitively. You've been getting urges and inklings to do it. So now it is time to release what no longer serves you so you can continue to grow and ascend on your journey. So now let's get into guidance, advice, what you need to know, and any action you might be guided to take on your personal journey. And this could apply to all areas of life. So the 2 decks that I'll be using for this is the Crystal Vision Tarot and then the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So your first message is the Star, clarified by no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. So the Star card is coming through saying this wish that you want to happen, whether it be a love connection, a new job, moving, starting something new, whatever this wish is, no matter how big or small, the answer right now is to wait. No is not really a no, it's more a pause. Postpone, meaning it's not time. I'm really drawn to the lightning here, so perhaps a tower moment is happening, especially if this is in regards to a love connection. Perhaps your person just isn't ready for this to come together. So it's very important for you to make this wish and allow it to manifest in your reality when it's time. 5 of Wands, clarified by play aids. I think that's how you say that. Double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. So if you've had conflict, maybe you're a spiritual person and you have denied it or you've downplayed it, it's time to get out of that energy, because you are constantly uplifting others, whether you know it or not. You are growing and ascending. Your gifts are becoming stronger. You're really paying attention to who you are meant to be. You're becoming a pleiad, or you might even become a star seed or a light worker or someone that can really help people. It's time to stop fighting like you're seeing the 2 lions do and the 3 men here doing on the 5 of Wands. It's time to put the wands down, to put down the swords, to really just embrace who you are and keep ascending, keep going up. 9 of Cups, clarified by the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So the 9 of Cups card is a card of making a wish. So if you want to make a wish, you can, but just remember that there's a lot of things that have to happen. Perhaps it's just like the first message with the Star card. They're telling you if you make a wish, it is going to be postponed. And this message kind of ties into it, because if you see, you're kind of here, so you make your wish, but first you have to crawl out of your shadow side and get into the light before your wish can come true. So that's why they're saying, no, it's not going to happen right now. There's a pause. You have to postpone it because there's work that you have to do. You have to do some work. You have to face something on your shadow side that maybe you thought you cleared that's going to rear its ugly head, or something that you had no idea that you needed to clear, or it's something that you're aware of and you've been putting it off because you've been putting the focus on other things. But it's really important to clear the shadow side so you are able to make this wish and for this wish to come true. And your last message for this is 10 of Cups, clarified by Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So for you to have this 10 of Cups energy, which is wish fulfillment in love, having a happy family, your guidance for this to happen is coming from your angels, so you must follow it. It is very important, especially in a divine love connection, no matter what kind of connection it is, especially twin flame, you have to do your work. You have to follow your guidance, Sometimes you have to do your work on your own before you and your twin come back together. It's very important for you to follow your guidance and not make this whole journey about your person. This journey is about you and what you get out of life and what you learn. And actually, I messed up. There's actually one more message for guidance. So this next message ties into this one. We have the Five of Cups, clarified by birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So the Five of Cups is showing me that you want to make this wish of having this Ten of Cups energy, but you're focusing so much on the Three Cups that are down here and not seeing what is behind you. What is behind you is this birthing of a new creation, this birthing, this connection back to life, having a new beginning, allowing it to rise like the phoenix and have a rebirth. So it's really important for you to follow the guidance that you're getting. Everyone is on a different timeline. Everyone gets different guidance. Everyone's path is different. So there's no way for me to go over that right now because it's just too many paths I would have to deal with. The best way for you to know is to book a personal reading to find out where you need to go. So it's really important for you to do your work, listen to your guidance, and do the work, and understand that your journey is about you coming into union with yourself, aligning with your life purpose and your mission work, and really, really coming together in union with yourself before you and your person can come into union together. So that is what I have for guidance messages for this month. So now let's get into possible future energy. Now this is possible future energy on what you can expect, what may happen this month. This is just additional guidance to kind of help you with what's going to happen maybe the mid of the month or later this month. So the first deck I'm going to use is the Crystal Angels Oracle. We have Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. So what I'm getting from this card is that Moonstone can definitely help you heighten your intuition, but your intuition might just be heightened this month as you listen to your guidance and your spiritual gifts and you just awaken more. So really pay attention to what your intuition is telling you this month, because your intuition is going to be spot on. If you really want to get in tune with your intuition, you can meditate on it. You can use Moonstone. Moonstone is a really good stone to use around the moon cycles, around the new moon and the full moon, but you could use it anytime. Amethyst is another crystal to use. If you don't have Moonstone, if you have amethyst, that is also a good stone to use for your intuition. Your next message is Aqua Aura, healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So this card is showing me that a heart-to-heart conversation is going to happen this month. You and your person are going to sit down and openly and honestly communicate your feelings and really hear each other for the first time. Perhaps you had communication issues in the past. You both will have worked through your fears, and you both know that you two want to come together, so the two of you are going to speak. Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So this card is showing me that citrine can really help you get rid of unnecessary worries. So really work on clearing your fears this month. Don't listen to your ego mind when the fear and doubt creep up, especially if you and your person do talk this month and have you guys decide when you're going to speak and have this heart-to-heart conversation, whether it's done over the phone, through a FaceTime conversation, Zoom, or you meet face-to-face. Citrine is a good crystal to help get you into that masculine side energy if you need to. Your next crystal message is Unakite, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So your prayers have been heard, and this month they're going to be answered. Malachite, prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So Malachite is coming through with the message of prosperity, letting you know that there's going to be a shift this month, that you are supported. You will get support from your angels and your guides, as well as other people in your life to help you grow and ascend. Sugalite, own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So if you have been a people pleaser, you are going to be getting out of this energy this month. You are going to no longer want to do things because people expect you to. You are going to learn to say no, and remember, no is a complete sentence. So now let's get into what spirit animals are going to be assisting you this month and what messages they have for you. So the deck that I'll be using for this is the Divine Animals Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Your first spirit animal is Elephant, which is the number 10 card, and 10s are about new cycles. So this card is about leadership. So the elephant is coming through to help you with leadership, to start a new cycle, to be confident, to be passionate about starting something new. Now this could be maybe you're going to be working in a new place because with quarantine, you decided to walk away from your other job, or you were laid off and you decided to go in a different direction, or maybe you're starting your own business and that's where this leadership energy is coming from. But you definitely will be in leadership energy if you're starting a new job, going back to work, or starting your own business. Bison is coming through. This is the number 35 card. 35 equals an 8. 8s are about the infinity symbol. The bison is here to help you with ritual. Maybe there's a ritual that you need to do, maybe some type of guided meditation ritual or some type of cleansing ritual that you need to do at home to just cleanse your home. Maybe you just need to burn sage and just go about it in each room and cleanse the energy. Whatever you feel guided to do this month, of course, if it involves burning anything, please do it safely. And just do whatever ritual you feel. Now this could just be a simple detox ritual where you take a bath once a week and do some type of detox bath with bath salts, like the bath bombs, or putting crystals and essential oils in the water if the crystals can get wet, and burn candles. But of course, candles, be very careful. So Bison is here to help you get a ritual down. Especially, it's always good to do a ritual around the new moon and the full moon. Wolf is coming through, the number 17 card, which equals an 8. So we have another 8, another infinity symbol. The wolf is here to teach you about authenticity. The wolf is here to teach you to be your authentic self, to stand in your power and not be afraid to go after what you want. The horse, the number 24 card, which equals a 6. The horse is here to teach you about freedom, that you have the freedom to change your life. You have the freedom to change your direction and to go in a different way anytime that you choose. Remember, you are the creator of your life, the writer of your script, so don't be afraid to take a different path, because you have the freedom to change every day that you wake up. The meerkat, number 16, which equals a 7. Meerkat is here to teach you about responsibility. It's very important for you to be taking responsibility for your actions, your words, to own who you are, what you do. And if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Own it. Apologize if you have to. Learn from it, because then the mistake becomes a lesson and you don't repeat it. The dolphin is coming through, the number 42 card, which equals a 6. Dolphin is here to remind you about happiness, to remember that true happiness starts with yourself. It's just about love. You love yourself, then you're able to love others. So if you are happy about your life and where you are and where you're going to go, and you have a positive and optimistic outlook, you will draw happiness and love into your life. And the last animal message is the rhinoceros, the number 32 card, which equals a 5. 5s are about change. So the rhinoceros is here to teach you about moderation. So just do everything in moderation. Not everything can be done, because remember, there's only 24 hours in a day, and we cannot be up 24/7 doing things, because we need to rest. We need to take a pause. We need to sleep. We need to eat. We need to take a bath, take a shower. So do everything in moderation. So start doing to-do lists every day and prioritize the important to the less important, and get done what you can. So that is what I have for these messages. So now I'm going to I pulled 2 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle to give you final messages for possible future energy. You have the never ending story, which is the number 37 card, which equals a 10, and 10s are about a new cycle. A change in the wind, number 12, which equals a 3. So your story is never ending, meaning your life. You are able to write your story any way that you want, and you can change it at any time. I'm hearing the song Candle in the Wind. I'll link that song below because that might be a special message for someone. But just remember that your story is never ending and you can change it anytime that you wish to go towards your truest wish fulfillment. And I have a final message from Spirit. I'm going to be using the messages from your guides deck. This is a message from your angels letting you know you are never alone. You are always surrounded by people who love you, whether it be your family, your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, crush, your children, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, friends, co-workers, your angels, your guides, me, your soul tribe. You're never alone. Never fear alone. And I'm hearing the song You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson, so I will link that song also because that song could have a special message for you as well. So I hope that this reading brought you clarity and guidance on what you can expect for the month of June. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you everyone so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. If you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit the bell notification so you are notified every single time I post a new video. If you would like to gain clarity and guidance on your own personal situation, I specialize mostly in love readings, and I do have one reading that is intended for career, which is the Butterfly Intuition. You can book a personal reading with me through my Etsy shop. Wishing you a beautiful and magical June, sending you so much love and light. Stay safe and stay healthy. Much love.